Hey, I'm Big Louie.
I'm Louie.
And this is LOU2RETRO. Louie hadn't been in the film for a while. Welcome back.
Yeah, and I actually got my channel up and running, my own.
Yep, he's been posting some videos. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about, so let's get right into it. Okay? So first, I got my first subscribed issue of Read Retro, or Retro Magazine. This is actually number 5, which actually wasn't part of the deal. The publisher, Mike Kennedy, had sent me one early because there was a glitch in it or whatever. And he actually said he was going to send me 4 and 5. So I got 5, so I'm still considered lucky to get that, right? Because we didn't pay for that. That was kind of cool, actually. Alright, so our video shut off on my phone for some reason halfway through our video. Actually, 3/4 of the way through our video. So we're going to have to recap all the stuff we just talked about, right? So
I'm probably just going to be sitting here testing stuff.
That's fine. There's no batteries and that stuff. So anyway, after the magazine, let's see here. We got 3 plug and plays. This one's a duplicate with the arcade games. This Atari 2600 one's a duplicate. Cool Millennium Falcon Star Wars game. That'll be cool. Let's see. We have we have a Yobo, which is a Famicom clone system for US, which will be really cool because this will go good with our Hyperkin one that we have for Nintendo. And that came with the power original Nintendo power cable and 1 controller. Where did it go? Here it is. 1 controller. Let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 NES controllers. One of them's got some really bad yellowing, so that one we can mod or something like that. That'll be pretty cool. Let's see here. We got a N64 pack, the original pack that came with it. We have 2 N64 memory cards. One's an actual N64 one. The other one's Memory Card Plus from Interact. So that's pretty cool. Let's see here. We got an 8-bit joypad for the NES, aftermarket one. Make sure I'm still recording. Freaking out about that now. Pokemon Sapphire Game Boy Advance manual. We got Sonic 2 the Hedgehog for Game Gear. In really good shape with the case. We got an Atari Flashback, the 7800 version, in awesome shape with all the cables and everything. We got an NES controller extension cable. Looks like 6 foot, probably 6 foot.
Am I on camera?
No.
Okay.
Are you supposed to be?
No.
We got, I think this is the Atomic Purple N64 controller, so that'll be really good. This thing was sticky. I don't know what this guy dropped on it or spilled on it or whatever, but there was junk all over it. So that'll be good to add to our collection. We got 2 2600 controllers in really good shape with really good action on it. We got, let's see here. An Atari 2600 video touchpad with the Star Raiders insert. I remember the place. I think I know the place that this guy bought this, and I've been eyeballing this for a while and almost bought it, but he beat me to it. I'm kind of glad because now we have it. So that's cool. We lost little Lou. We got a PS2 that this one doesn't power up all the way. I think with the code it's just got a bad. It's got a blown fuse in it somewhere. So I will have to get out the multimeter and try and figure out which one that is, and then get that repaired. And then who knows the future of it? Sell it, keep it, I don't know. We're not really big PS2 people.
I am.
Louie says he is. So it had a game inside of it, Dragon Ball Z Sagas. So that's like a good $5 game. So that's cool. Oh, and it came with 2 memory cards in it. And the power cable that it came with says, see here, PSP 100. That might be for an actual handheld PSP. Maybe that's the problem of why the fuse had blown. I don't really know. I'll have to dig into that a little bit. We got a Mad Catz GameCube controller or GameCube memory card that actually works. Our other ones don't work that we have. And they go with a black and a platinum GameCube, and these both work great. We have this one already, so we're going to sell this one. Probably hang on to this one for right now. We do have a platinum controller to go with it. And I thought I had extra GameCube controllers. I may have given one to Hooper, or both of them to Hooper, but we have something we're going to throw in there as well. Let's see here. We also got a Sega Genesis Model 2, which this also does not power on completely. I'm guessing this one, you know, the capacitors all look good, so I'm guessing this is also a blown fuse or something, or where the power comes in. Maybe it looks like somebody had messed around with it once before. This also we have, Sonic 2, so we'll be able to sell this with the Sega Genesis. And that came with a 3-button and a 6-button controller, which we'll hang on to the 6-button because it's in really good shape, and get rid of the 3-button controller. Also, we had 2 NES hard shell cases, which really don't need these. Don't use them at all. So probably throw those in a trade or something like that at one point in time. So now I'm back to the point where we're at in the video, which these are the things that actually drew my attention to the, well, hang on a second. First, we got this Xbox 360 box that he had thrown everything in. No Hooper has sold boxes before. I know a lot of people are trying to complete their collection, so I'm not just going to throw this away. I don't know if it's even worth anything. Maybe I'll trade it for something. I don't know, at some point in time. But these are really the things that I had that had drawn my eye to it, and it's all these awesome LCD handhelds. And you know, like I said, this I don't know if I caught this in the video before, but this whole lot cost $45 for everything. I was only asking him initially about the cheap handheld stuff, and he was like, "Hey, I tell you what, I'll just throw everything in this box for $45." And it's actually the same guy that I had bought in all the NES games, that big lot of NES games earlier in the year from. So let me start going through all this stuff. The first thing, which this is one of the things that caught my eye, is this thing called Brain Baffler, and it's actually in the box, and which the box has seen better days. But the manual and the actual device itself are in, you know, awesome condition. So this is like little word games and things like that. And this is from 1979, and it does tons of different types of little games here. So that's something really cool. Can't wait to mess around with that. Sorry, I keep checking the video. I'm freaking out that I'm going to lose half of my recording again. Alright, Wheel of Fortune. We got this over Christmas, and this one's missing the battery covers. So this will be something to throw in a trade pile. And I don't think this is the... we already have this cart too, so nothing big. But this is a Tiger game, in case I didn't mention it in the last one. This one's still in the box. Hollywood Squares by Tiger. This is a later release one. This is 1999. I'm not very thrilled about this one. I don't know. We may keep it. May sell it. Not really sure. Like throwing in a thing. This one right here is also in the case, or still in the packaging. Tiger Electronic Football, and I think we already have this one. So once again, this one may go. This one is from 1989. Let's see here. We have Talking Play-by-Play Football, missing the battery cover, but this is really cool. The talking on it's really awesome if you think about it. You know, I was looking at when I was testing all these and playing them, I was thinking about the year that these things were made. So this was 87, and you know the talking is incredibly robotic. see here, let's grab this one next. The Kenner Electronics Long Beach Grand Prix. Also missing the battery cover. This one does not say, oh, here you go. 1981, so this is a pretty early one. And this one looks familiar. I may have had this at one point in time. But I need to get in and mess around with it because I didn't see the dots going around the way it was supposed to. But I was trying to hold the battery covers in when I was playing it. So I'll have to tinker around with that one a little bit. Here's Frogger. This one is 1981 by Konami. So this is another older one. It's got an awesome form factor. I like that. All right, let's see here. Mini Wizard. This is made by, I think it was VTech. Yeah, VTech, 1987. So it kind of looks like a Simon Says, but smaller. It plays a lot of different types of games. So this one I was messing around with a little bit, and I couldn't figure it out. I'll have to look at the instructions online. That's a good thing about these things is now we can go online and look for instruction manuals. All right, we have. This looks like a Mattel electronic football game. However, this one is made by Maxtron. And this is the actual Mattel one I had when I was a kid. So I'm pretty happy to get this one. And I have to clean the contacts in the battery compartment. It does have the battery cover, which is cool. So I can't wait to play this one. Oh my gosh. Third time's a charm, right? Alright, so the video cut off again. So let's get back at this thing. Finish it up here. Let's finish up the LCD handheld here. Okay, Karate King. Have not played this one yet, but has the battery cover from 1987 Tiger. Looks like a good game. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 from Tiger, 1988. This one played awesome. I'm testing it this morning. Has the battery cover. I really felt like I was playing a console version of the game almost, and it was faster than playing Sonic on our GameCom, which was really laggy. So that's pretty cool. Jordan versus Bird, Tiger, 1988, missing the battery cover. Is it recording?
Yep.
Like I said before, I'm from Northern Indiana, which, Michael Jordan was huge, playing for the Bulls all those years, the greatest sportsman ever, and Larry Bird's from French Lick, and he was also one of the greats. And it was just great to be able to watch, those guys and their antics through the late 80s and early 90s, always competing against each other.
Off the expressway, over the river, off the billboard, through the window, off the wall, nothing but net.
So here we have, I'll talk about these three at the same time, because they're all like 1994, 1995 Tiger games. They all have amazing music. I can't believe they're pumping out music like this in LCD games. But the first one is X-Men from Tiger, missing the battery cover. Second one is Virtual Fighter. It's a Sega title from Tiger, 1995. Has the battery cover. And this one's really cool. This is Super Street Fighter 2 Capcom title. And this one actually it's called the Tiger Barcodes line. And they have like cards you could swipe through here and give yourself either special characters or special power-ups. So that is, I can't believe they were doing this on LCD games while I was still in high school. That's crazy. There's a simple Hangman game by Milton Bradley. Nothing too special about that. Ace Ventura.
Man, please.
What's the matter, Emilio? Afraid I'll make a steak?
I think this was 94, 95 Micro Games of America. This is a really good game. I played this for a while this morning. Has the battery cover on it. It's odd to think that we always have to categorize it as has the battery cover, doesn't have the battery cover. I hate how people always lose the battery covers. Electronic. Oh, it's Al Unser Jr. Turbo Racing. Also Tiger, 1988. Missing the battery cover. See here, Super Tecmo from Tiger, 1988, has the battery cover. This is a big brand. Louie's in the background making sure that the video doesn't cut off. Electronic Disney's Chippendale Rescue Ranger. This is really cool. Chippendale was huge when I was a kid. I think this is 1990. So I was what was I in 6th grade, I guess, or something, 5th grade, 5th, 6th grade, something like that. So I was probably, you know, a little bit old to be watching Rescue Rangers, but they were huge. You know, I remember coming home from school and that stuff was on. Has the battery cover, really good shape. So excited about that one. So there was 20 handhelds that we got all together. You know, and I said this whole lot cost $45. So, you know, I think that's a great value. Even if those are only $1 a piece, which a lot of them are more than $1. You know, Hangman, that's probably like a quarter or 50-cent game or whatever, but I'm pretty happy about all this stuff. And he even threw in a bunch of extra stuff. Like, he threw in 2 Nintendo Power Bricks for the original NES, a N64 Power Brick, 2 original Model 1 Sega Power Bricks for the Genesis, RF adapter for the N64, a Mad Catz RF adapter for Xbox, GameCube, Nintendo 64, and PlayStation. So that's really cool. So that was a lot of stuff. I hope we didn't lose too much in our, you know, and everything. Oh, here's one thing I didn't talk about. 2 things maybe. Can't remember if the film cut it. NBA Action 94 for the Sega Genesis, and a Mad Catz memory card for our GameCube. Looks like a dog chewed it, but this one actually works. The other 2 that we have don't work. So anyway, again, this is a lot of stuff, and like I said, some of the stuff I'm going to sell. We have extras. Like definitely, I'm selling this here soon, just to kind of make some of the money back that we dropped on this, which $45 isn't a lot, but you know, I like to keep the hobby cheap and not throw tons of money at it. Generally, maybe once a year we'll throw a little money at it, but so hopefully we'll also get the Sega Genesis working. I think with those 2 things alone, we'll come close to our, you know, the money that we had put into it. So, do you have anything you want to talk about?
I'm balancing on 1 foot legitimately.
Yeah, Louie had a huge 5-minute spiel where he talked about Transformers that got cut, I think. But he's getting back into Transformers, and it's unfortunate that we just sold all our old Transformers, all his old ones and all my old ones from just this past year, about a year ago, huh? But that helped us start funding a lot of this stuff at the beginning. So anyway, sorry we haven't been putting videos out here too much lately. Things have been crazy around here, mostly for me at work.
Check out my channel.
Check out Louie's channel. We're going on spring break here soon, so who knows what kind of games we'll play then, right? So until next time, hopefully I can get this edited tonight, but until next time, thanks for watching.
Snowflake. Here, Snowflake. I've got a little snack for you.
You coming back in the video or not?
We're redoing everything we just did, so...
Alright, so when I get back to this part, you're going to come back here? Huh? You're not even going to be in it? You're not going to be in the whole thing?
I'm balancing on 1 foot legitimately.